you brought up a name who's always brought up on this channel, and I'm a fan of his, so I'll gladly bring it up. Adam Pearce. Now, I'm sure we might skip ahead because of when you would interact with him and whatnot, but that's fine.
Uh-huh.
What were your first experiences with him? Was it at this show? And what are your overall thoughts on Adam Pearce?
The first time I ever saw him, yeah, was on that show. And then the next time I saw him was I started helping out at SoCal Pro pretty quick, doing the ring. So like New Wave Pro was like middle of San Diego, and then SoCal Pro was northern San Diego. There's really nothing down near me near the border. And SoCal Pro was bigger and drew bigger crowds and used, more known wrestlers from the area. So like that was like a goal, it was a goal to work there. That was the next step, the next part of San Diego, and then from there Orange County, and then LA. You literally work your way up the state from my position in particular.
Mm.
And so I saw him there, and yeah, I had seen him there. I'm trying to think of the order. I'm just thinking of like it's based on what gear I was wearing. Trying to think. Yeah, so then I'd seen him on a couple shows, and then I debuted on one of the shows, and he was on it. I finally wrestled there. It was like middle of '08 or late '08, and I used to throw Scott Hall punches, where you slap your thigh,
Mhm.
and I get to the back, and he goes, "Hey, Johnny," and I was like, "Yes, sir," and he went, "Are you Scott Hall?" And I went, "No," and he went, "Then don't punch like him," and I went, "Okay," and then he said, "Are you fucking fat?" And I was like, "What?" "No," and he was like, "Then why do you wrestle with a shirt on?" And I was like, "Okay." And so I changed my gear. I got like a singlet that matched my tights, like all this shit. It's just like he was kind of like the tough love older brother. But love, like for real. Like I mean, that guy, he did so much for me early on. He taught me so much. The first time we wrestled, every time we wrestled, beat the hell out of me. I don't. I swear he hit me so hard one time I grew a tooth. I know that sounds insane, uh, but no, I think some of the hardest I've ever been hit in wrestling was with him. Some of the hardest I've ever hit was hitting him, and just some of the best learning experiences from him. Reacting on the fly, listening to the people, making decisions based off that, having a game plan, but being ready to being professional enough and smart enough and talented enough and skilled enough to change it when need be.